Hello, Leo, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach, and I've got a spiritual and intuitive message for you today about your growth and your journey on your path at this moment. So, let's start with your theme card and the energy that you're sent to work with. Eight of Swords. All right, Leo, where are you doing it? Where are you restricting yourself? Where are you restricting yourself mentally and keeping yourself small? This is a big question, Leo, because you are meant to grow, you are meant to expand, and you're meant to think your way out of this problem that you find yourself in. But at the moment, it seems like you're not wanting to do that. So when we have this card come up for you in this position, we're talking about the idea that problems tend to be self-created. Watch if you're self-creating any problems. They are self-created to keep you stuck. They are self-created to keep you small. And they are self-created to keep you from moving. All of that is encapsulated in this card. She could move. Her feet are not tied. She could walk out anytime she wants, but she chooses not to see where she's going, and she also feels like she has no choice. Literally, her hands are tied. But remember that problems are self-created. They're created by the mind when it's got nothing better to do. They're self-created. You know the answer to the problem. The answer is within the crown chakra, the throat chakra, and not the throat, the third eye. All the answers lie within. You've already wearing them. You've already got them on you, but you're choosing on some level often to not solve those problems. Okay, let's look at a personal energy card. We've got Three of Cups. You're like, I can't solve that problem. I'm too busy at a party. There is joyful energy, there's creativity, there is happiness at social gatherings. There's great energy with this card. It's a lot of fun, this card. But you'll see how this card can also be a distraction for this. You know, they're having so much fun together that why would she want to go to this situation where she has a problem that she doesn't want to deal with? So just beware of that yes, you may be feeling creative, you may be feeling really alive and awake socially, but be careful that they're not distracting you from where you need to be going. There's something else in this Three of Cups, so just give me a second. They're drawing my attention to the apples. I've never focused on the apples on this card before. So they're drawing the attention to the fruit. Why are we going to the fruit? Fruits of labor. Too anxious to get to the end without going through all the steps, right? That would be nice. We'd all like that. But this is a reminder to celebrate every step of the way, because every step of the way does get you closer. Every time you solve a problem, you're one step closer. Okay, awesome. Let's keep going. As I'm pulling your next cards, I would love to encourage you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And if you are returning, thank you so much for choosing to grow. That's what soul guidance is all about right now, choosing to grow. So here we go. We've got some more interesting theme. Cups and swords here. More cups and swords here. King of Cups into the Six of Cups into the Seven of Swords. You know, it's really interesting the way these cards are working together. It's like they're all looking at each other. And there's something funny about them, because for me the Six of Cups is the biggest one. And I feel that for you right now, we're talking about, okay, I see. When confronted with trying to solve this problem, which is what our Seven of Swords is trying to do, he's trying to figure his way out. And he's working really hard to look at all the angles and to go into exactly where I haven't gone before. Like, he's really trying to figure it out mentally. But in that process, there's also the idea of looking back to the past. This King of Cups wants emotionally to look back to the past, rather than figure out a new way forward, he would rather look back at the past. That's really important, Leo, because if this King of Cups is looking back at the past, you're looking back at either an old problem that didn't get solved, or an old way of solving an old problem. And what you're being asked to do now is look at a new way to solve a problem. Whether it's an old and new problem, you want to look at a new way. So it's interesting that when the mind gets very active, the emotions are also very triggered very strongly for you. That when your mind is really working hard to figure something out or not trying to figure something out, immediately kind of the emotions take over and you're sent into these different places. Okay, I want to draw one more card of advice for you. But before I do that, they're saying to go into my Six of Cups a little bit more. Understand that when you grow and when you're looking to be different moving forward, ways of solving problems in the past aren't going to work because that's energy you've left behind. This really is a new, exciting creative process because you get to solve things in the moment for the problem that you have right now. Problems are just little areas of growth. They're just like little flower buds waiting to open. Once you figure them out, they can blossom into something amazing. And so it doesn't make sense to go back and look at pictures of flowers that have already bloomed and died, because I'm not talking literally about people that have died, but problems that have bloomed and died, because that was right for then. You need something that's right for now. Okay, Queen of Wands. Take action, Leo. Take action. We talked about in the beginning, you know what this way forward is. You know, your intuition has told you. Your bigger sense of the world has told you. Take action. Cut through all of this water with that fire and just take the creative action. I think you'll remember we had this card last week meaning something else, but this week she is strongly saying to you, take action. For me, this card is Leo. Because Leo is that fixed energy, you're a fixed fire, and the queens have that more enduring, stronger, deeper energy than the kings. The kings are kind of good at starting things, but the queens keep it going. She's saying, do it, do that big action, keep it going, sustain the action rather than sustaining the thought or sustaining the emotion. Sustain your action. Okay, Leo, that was a fun reading. Thanks so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. If you are looking for some additional one-on-one support, I do have some intuitive readings as well as guidance packages open starting this month. I invite you to check out soulguidancewithadriana.com. There's some amazing offerings on there. And if you're looking for either some insight in the moment or some longer trajectory supported sessions, you have the option for both. So take a look, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Have an awesome, amazing day.